Everybody ready?
Let's get the show on the road.
Hello and welcome to On-Screen Hype, the show that gives you news about your favorite TV shows, movies, and everything in between. Now let's get the show started with Lilo and Stitch. Okay, first of all, Disney is going to make a live-action adaptation of their Lilo and Stitch animated movie. That's nothing new. That's actually been known for a couple of years now. But what hasn't been known and was announced recently is that there's a new director in line for the movie, and their name is Dean Fleischer Camp. If you don't know who Dean Fleischer Camp is, that's okay. Up until recently, he was a smaller director who made several short films and TV series. They were pretty easy to miss. What's made him stand out recently is the ongoing success of his new A24 animated film, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. If you've never heard of that movie, you should check it out. It's a kids movie, definitely looks like a lot of fun. Getting back to Lilo and Stitch, it has a new director. No details about the production are known, and you can expect it to have a similar plot to the 2002 animated film. So there's going to be a sequel to the latest Scream movie that's going to take the cast to New York City. The story here is that two more actors have joined the cast, Samara Weaving and Tony Revolori. Samara Weaving, of course, you may recognize from movies like Ready or Not, the Ash vs. Evil Dead TV show, and Bill and Ted Face the Music. Tony Revolori, on the other hand, you may recognize almost instantly as the actor who plays Flash Thompson in Marvel's Spider-Man movies. The directors from the latest Scream movie, Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett, will also be coming back to make this sequel. Fun fact, Samara Weaving has a famous uncle, Hugo Weaving. Actor Keanu Reeves will be hosting and conducting interviews for a 4-part documentary series for Disney+. The series will focus on the journey of the 2009 Braun GP Formula One racing team named after managing director Ross Braun, who bought the Honda team in 2009, going all the way to win 2 unprecedented championships. There's no title for the series yet, but when it's finished, it will be released on Disney+. Nintendo is making another move further into making TV shows and movies. After news of the upcoming Super Mario Bros. Movie was announced months ago, Nintendo has now taken another step by acquiring animation studio Dynamo Pictures and will rename the studio Nintendo Pictures. The new subsidiary will, quote, focus on development of visual content utilizing Nintendo IP in the planning and production of visual content including CG animation, end quote. Dynamo Pictures has already done some video game work in the past, including motion capture work on games like Death Stranding and Persona 5 and post-production work on Metroid Other M. The acquisition is expected to close in early October of this year. Netflix will soon have an ad-supported subscription available. Much like Hulu and HBO Max, Netflix will soon join their ranks in offering a version of their streaming service that will include commercials. Working with Microsoft on both the technology and sales, Netflix will introduce a service very similar to what they have now, but will also have ads. As for the subscriptions they already offer, those will likely not change. No date on when this ad-supported version of Netflix will launch. Coming soon to Netflix is a 10-part live-action adaptation of Neil Gaiman's hugely famous comic book series, The Sandman. While that series is still in development, the new story here is that it now has a new music composer lined up, and that is David Buckley. If you don't know who David Buckley is, here's a quick rundown. He's been composing music since 2001, and his more famous TV work includes The Good Wife, Evil, The Lincoln Lawyer, and The Good Fight. As for movies, he's done The Town, ATM, Parker, Papillon, and Nobody. He's also done a few video game scores as well: Shrek Forever After, Call of Duty Ghosts, Batman Arkham Knight, and Batman Arkham VR. We can expect to hear his work in The Sandman on Netflix on August the 5th. A sequel to Dune is currently in the works. Production and filming has started, and a lot of the original cast is coming back for part 2. Also coming for part 2 is a new actress. Her name is Suhelia Yakub. Now, if I said that name wrong, I sincerely apologize. I didn't mean to, and I will try to rectify that in the future. Yakub will be filling the role of Shishakli. I also want to take a minute here and apologize to any Frank Herbert fans of Dune if I'm saying that name wrong as well. So yeah, she'll be taking on this role, but a lot of the original actors are coming back as well as the original director, Denis Villeneuve. He's gonna write, direct, and produce. Dune Part 2 is set for release on November 17th, 2023. Sony has set a release date for the movie No Hard Feelings, which is June 16th, 2023. The movie will star Jennifer Lawrence, who is also producing, with Gene Stupnitsky directing and co-writing with John Phillips. The movie will be going for a hard R rating. Not much else is known about the movie at this time. Actor Daniel Kaluuya will not be in the sequel for Black Panther. It came out earlier, after production already wrapped, that Daniel Kaluuya, who played the role of W'Kabi in the original Black Panther film, will not be coming back to reprise the role in the sequel, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. The short version of the story is that it was simply a scheduling conflict. Kaluuya had already committed to doing the movie Nope with Jordan Peele, so he couldn't do Black Panther. So yeah, that's the story. He won't be in Wakanda forever. The John Wick series is spinning off into a new movie called Ballerina. This will star Ana de Armas in the title role of, quote, a young female assassin who seeks revenge against the people who killed her family. Her character will come from the ballet school from John Wick Chapter 3. You might remember Ana de Armas from movies like Knives Out, No Time to Die, and Dark Water. The story here is that helping to co-write the movie is Emerald Fennell, who is famous for writing, producing, and directing the film Promising Young Woman, another revenge flick about a woman who's trying to balance her past trauma with her current double life. No details on Ballerina's plot or release date have been announced. Disney will be raising the price of their ESPN Plus streaming service by $3, making the price $9.99 per month instead of $6.99 per month. As for the annual subscription, the price will also be raised from $69.99 per year to $99.99 per year. Of course, this is only for the standalone ESPN Plus subscription. For those who have ESPN Plus as part of a bundle and also have Disney Plus and Hulu, your bundle prices as of this posting will not change. They will remain at $13.99 per month and $19.99 per month respectively. The prices of the UFC pay-per-view events are also expected to not change. The rise in ESPN Plus prices is scheduled to take place on August 23rd of this year for all customers who have it. There will not be any grandfathering. You can expect to pay the raised price starting with the next billing cycle. Andrew Garfield will be starring in another limited series, this time about the life of British entrepreneur Richard Branson. The 6-part series will be called Hot Air and is said to be directed by David Leitch, known famously for directing the second Deadpool film, and writing the series will be John Croker, best known for writing Paddington 2. The series will be based on the book Dirty Tricks, written by journalist Martin Gregory, which chronicles the rise of Virgin Airways. No details yet on the release date or where to watch this series. Alden Ehrenreich is the latest addition to Marvel's upcoming series Ironheart, which will be about Riri Williams, a genius inventor and creator of the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. No details on who he will play or what he will do in the series coming to Disney+. Adam Scott is the latest to be attached to the cast for the Sony film Madam Web. Not much else is known as far as his character, his contribution, or anything to the movie really. He joins a cast that already includes Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, Emma Roberts, Celeste O'Connor, Isabella Merced, Tahar Rahim, and Mike Epps. Madam Web is set for release on October 6th of next year. FX has ordered a second season of the show The Bear. The first season is now streaming on Hulu. Netflix is making a live-action adaptation of Yu Yu Hakusho, the Japanese manga by Yoshihiro Togashi. The story here is that the actor to play Yusuke Urameshi has been found, and it's Takumi Kitamura. He's an actor known for his work in Tokyo Revengers.
It's called the Revenges.
Revenges?
Because I'm getting revenge.
And he's also the vocalist and guitarist for the rock band Dish. Not much else is known about the adaptation at this time. The second season of Loki has added another cast member, and his name is Rafael Casal, known for his roles in Blindspotting, HBO's Bad Education, and the 2019 run of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Not a lot has been said about his role or part in the second season, things are being tightly kept under wraps, but it has been said that it's going to be, quote, a major role. The second season of Loki is scheduled for release sometime in 2023. Francis Ford Coppola is working on a new movie. This new movie is going to be called Megalopolis, and Coppola is going to be writing, directing, and executive producing the whole thing with a budget of
$100 billion.
Okay, maybe not a budget of $100 billion, but he does have a budget of $100 million for this movie. The basic plot is that New York City has been destroyed, and an architect is going to design a rebuild into a utopia. The movie cast includes Forrest Whitaker, Lawrence Fishburne, Jon Voight, and Adam Driver. No further details are known at this time. Beyonce has officially joined TikTok, in the capacity of allowing any song from her full music catalog to be used in the background of any video made by any user on the platform. She's also got her own TikTok account and will be joining everyone else who posts videos regularly. The New York City corner of Ludlow and Rivington, most famously known as the site that served as the cover of the Beastie Boys album Paul's Boutique, might be getting a new name. In honor of group members MCA, Mike D, and Ad Rock, the proposal, pending a signature from New York City Mayor Eric Adams, would rename the famous Lower East Side corner to Beastie Boys Square. This isn't the first time this has been attempted, by the way. Last time, in 2014, it was flat out rejected. Now, 8 years later, the proposal has been approved. Council member Christopher Marti said, "As many of us know, once the Beastie Boys hit the scene, it really changed the hip-hop game. I see it as a celebration for the Lower East Side, a celebration for hip-hop, and especially a celebration for our community who has been organizing for a really long time to make this happen." This isn't the only Beastie Boys-related renaming effort either. In 2013, a park in Brooklyn Heights was renamed to Adam Yauch Park. Professional wrestler Paul White, also known to WWE fans as The Big Show, is going back to one of his one-time roles that he played back in 1998. As he feels he's getting near the end of his career, White has decided that one of his last stunts as a wrestler is to reprise his role as Captain Insano from the 1998 movie The Waterboy. Quote, "He'll be back. The guy who wrote The Waterboy has approved. Tony Khan and I have secured the rights to Captain Insano. There's already an outfit made, the whole 9 yards. We're doing a lot of prep work, and this will be my last hurrah, so to speak." White says that he doesn't expect his character to make a big impact, he just wants to join the fans in having fun with it. Quote, "Let's be honest, I don't think this character is going to be a killer out there trying to beat Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship. At this point, I think the character is just to have fun. We'll see how it goes, but for me right now, this is just a chance to have fun with the character and be a bright spot on the show. We'll see how I'm feeling, and we'll see how everybody takes off with it." No exact date is set, but you can expect Captain Insano to make his all-elite wrestling appearance in the near future. TikTok will be instating content ratings to curb younger users from watching videos with overly mature themes. As far as the rating system that TikTok will use, they hope to use a system that resembles the rating systems that are used in the US for TV shows, movies, and video games. TikTok will roll out their system in the coming weeks, and to block any age-restricted videos, there will be a post unavailable message that will show. Later on, TikTok will use a maturity score that will determine thematic maturity levels. Not much more has been revealed at this time. A new movie streaming service has launched in North America. Specifically, it's for people who love Italian movies. For just $7.99 per month, $19.99 for 3 months, and $67.99 for 1 year, users who love to watch Italian movies will be able to stream their favorite classic and contemporary movies on demand from the streaming service Movieitaly. With over 250 movies to choose from, there will be plenty to watch with 15 new movies that will be added monthly. There will be a range of genres from contemporary dramas, action, romantic comedies, and regular comedies. You can find all this and more information at movieitaly.net. Rob Zombie's movie remake of The Munsters will be released on Netflix in September of 2022. Amazon has redesigned their Amazon Prime Video interface. The redesign has been made to resemble those of Hulu, Netflix, and Disney Plus, with the user main menu on the left side with a banner showcasing a single movie or TV show across the top of the screen with rows of other programs listed below. The new look has been in the works for about 18 months now, and it will finally be rolled out later this week. You can expect the new look to come to living room devices first, like smart TVs, game consoles that connect to TVs, Rokus, and Amazon Fire Sticks, and other various Android devices, with iPhones, iPads, Apple TV, and the online web browser interfaces to be updated at a later date. Craig McCracken, Emmy winner and creator of the famous cartoons The Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, is teaming with the legendary Hanna-Barbera studios in Europe to make new animated reboots of both franchises. The Powerpuff Girls reboot is reported to bring back and expand upon the original series, as they not only face familiar villains but also new threats that will come. As for Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, it will have a new cast of preschool-aged imaginary friends that will be just as silly and playful as the original. McCracken will still serve as creator, producer, and director of both new series. Co-creator of the Nickelodeon cartoon Rugrats, Gabor Supo, has been reported to soon direct a feature-length animated adaptation of the children's classic Christmas book, The Story of Holly and Ivy, written by Rumer Godden. Here's a small summary. Lonely young Ivy runs away from her orphanage during Christmas, while spirited but unsold doll Holly waits in her toy store window for the child who will give her existence meaning. When their paths cross and their quest to be together unfolds, a surprising array of many struggling folks' Christmas wishes come true. The movie is set to start filming in Germany's Black Forest Studios in the winter of 2023. HBO will debut a documentary that will exhibit a look surrounding the life of Princess Diana. The movie will only use TV news footage and other public records to tell the story of Diana's life, including her relationship with Prince Charles, having their 2 children, Harry and William, her divorce from Charles, and all of the 2 decades of tabloid coverage and the tragic circumstances of her death. The documentary will be called The Princess and will be released for broadcast and streaming on August 13th. Eddie Murphy has signed to star in a holiday film called Candy Cane Lane for Amazon. The movie will be produced by Imagine Entertainment, and it will be the first of a 3-movie deal that he will make for Amazon. Candy Cane Lane will be directed by Reginald Hudlin, who has directed Eddie Murphy before in the 1992 movie Boomerang. This movie is being written by Kelly Younger, who has also written Muppets Now. Not much else is known about the movie at this time. Skydance Media is currently working on a live-action movie that will be based on the Matchbox toy line of cars. This will make it 15 movies total that toy maker Mattel has in the works for major motion pictures. Other movies in the works include American Girl, Barney, Hot Wheels, Magic 8 Ball, Major Matt Mason, Masters of the Universe, Polly Pocket, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Thomas and Friends, Uno, Viewmaster, Wishbone, The Christmas Balloon, and Barbie. Not much is known about what the story surrounding the Matchbox Car toy line will be, as it has just been announced, but the movie will be written by David Coggeshall, who just recently wrote the upcoming Orphan First Kill, coming to Paramount+. And now for the on-screen hype picture and poster gallery. We did have one unfortunate death. William Hart, known as Poogie, the lead singer of the 1970s group The Delphonics, was 97 years old. And that about does it for this episode of On-Screen Hype. I do thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to see more episodes. But for now,
This concludes our broadcast day. Click.